Hey, good morning, everybody. This is Pete. Whoops. This is Pete from Pete on the AT. Day 17 of my Appalachian Trail through hike. I'm about a mile or so into my hike this morning. I actually had to get up and get moving because it was surprisingly cold. And in order to get your body warm, all you got to do is strap on your 35-pound pack and start hiking uphill, and that definitely warms you up. So I had to get moving a little bit so that I could warm my body up. Just got off the phone with my wife, Shelly, which is always good to be able to talk to her, because sometimes you just don't know when you're going to get cell service, so you try to take advantage of it when you can. Something she asked me about in terms of logistics and how far out, where the bubble is and so forth. So when I checked in at Amicalola Falls, my tag number is 838. Okay, so that means there's 837 people ahead of me. And there's probably going to be, 2,000 behind me. But people really haven't passed me that have, higher numbers than me yet. But there's a website, I don't know what it is, but where you can actually track the bubble. It's not perfect, but it gives you a general idea of where the bubble is and where the majority of the people are hiking and where the bubble should be moving forward in time. But just anecdotally, I think things are already starting to thin out just based on the number of people at the shelters, where earlier, the shelters would be pretty packed. Now it's really thinned out a bunch. So I don't know if people are taking multiple 0 days or people are just actually dropping out. All right. I just wanted to pass along that little bit of information, and I'll catch up with you guys in a little bit. What a gorgeous sunrise on day 16. No, day 17. Good morning, everybody. I'm about 2 miles in, and I made it to the top of the first of many peaks that I've got to do today, but I wanted to give you a 360-degree view of where I am. That's the trail right in front of us that I'm looking southbound right now. And this is directly west, and that's that mountain range right there is where I came over yesterday. And I'm going that way. Okay, the trail has not been too bad. Been mostly just packed leaves, and haven't really gotten into any rocks like we did yesterday. And just so you know, for people who are watching that haven't started yet this year, North Carolina has a tremendous amount of blowdowns. So yesterday, part of the issue was just trying to get over all the blowdowns. There were probably 50 in the last 2 days. Just want to kind of give you an idea of this incline. Let me go. Well, you see a little bit down there, but it's been a real tough incline. I mean, it's literally stair steps all the way up, and luckily, right at that top, it's going to flatten out. But man, it has really been tough. So I can't really videotape because I need both hands to climb up. So I showed you, some of the trail. It was kind of packed leaves, but a lot of it has been this boulder hopping, and it gets a little bit treacherous because your trekking poles don't always have a good purchase. So Just know that this is part of what the trail looks like as well. Okay, just came to some beautiful, beautiful, beautiful people with some trail magic. Hey there, tell us where you guys are from and how come you're here.
We're from Parkersburg, West Virginia. We have a friend of ours hiking the trail, and her name is Gadget Girl.
Gadget Girl.
I'm Flint, and this is Pickles.
Okay.
I attempted my through hike in 2007.
All right.
And did 850 miles and just paying it back.
Beautiful. I love it. I love it. We'll look for Gadget Girl. Thank you guys. That was it was a godsend, honest to God. Thank you. Hey everybody, this is Pete. Just kind of winding down a day. I think it's 16 or 17. I can't remember. Anyway, finally made it to camp. I'll kind of turn this camera over and I'll just scan what camp looks like. We've got a pretty neat little campsite here next to a babbling brook. About 6 miles away from something called Fontana Dam, and that's right at the base of the Smoky Mountains. And so tomorrow, well, no, not tomorrow, the next day, the next morning, we'll be entering the Smoky Mountains, and that's a whole thing. I'll do a little video on what to expect going through the Smokies, but it's supposed to start raining tomorrow morning around 6 o'clock. So this is going to be a taking down camp in the rain, hiking 5 or 6 miles in the rain. But the nice thing is tomorrow afternoon we'll be in some type of a cabin or something that we can dry out, do our laundry, and resupply. But I'm going to turn this camera around just so you get an idea of what the campsite looks like. So this is my little camp, and then it's right along this spring, which is really nice. And let's see, the privy is just there. We got a camper named Sparrow. She brought her dog Micah, and then Mike's over there. We've got a couple of campers over top of that hill, and then the shelter is right there. Small 4-person shelter. I think there's going to be four guys in there. They don't want to deal with the rain in the morning. I can't blame them. But today was overall a good day. It started out very difficult. When we started trickling into camp, everybody was like, man, that was a lot harder than I thought. That was a lot harder than I thought. And it really was. There was some near vertical climbs where it's like stair stepping up 1,000 steps. And it did make me feel like, wow, maybe I'm just running out of energy. But when I got to camp, almost every single person said the same thing, which made me feel good because I really was doubting myself there for a little while. But everybody else said they felt the same way. The trail magic at the end of the day was really amazing. I mean, trail magic is a lot of fun, but when you don't expect it and it's a complete surprise and you really need it, it's really a God blessing. And those folks that did it, did an awesome job, and I really appreciated them doing that, because it really gave me that extra burst of energy that I needed to get to camp. So anyway, that's kind of a wrap for today, and I really appreciate you guys watching. Somebody did mention that the comments were turned off on my YouTube channel. I don't know if they are or not, but I'll try to check into it and see if I can't change that setting. All right, good night for now.